Hey guys, Britto here, welcome back to Out of Ore. Here we are for another episode. So, last episode I did push in a new ramp from here, heading down all the way down to an underground mine down below. Now I'm going to take a quick spin on that. I think, yeah, we can get over here. What I want you guys to do is to let me know what you want to see from here. I'm kind of at that point where we've done everything. There's really not much else we can do. I think the next sort of plan for me may be going underground, getting level 40 to get these unlocked again. We've done that previously, but I just feel like we need to do something a little bit different to what we've been doing so far. I'm hoping the excavators and stuff are going to get a fix soon with the new dirt stuff coming out soon, so hopefully we'll head back to using those again. I know a lot of you guys have said that the wheel loader, the 1660, producing bigger dirt voxels, but it's still the same quality as a smaller voxel, so I'm better off using the 510 or the 500 or whatever it may be. So we may look at that, but I'm pretty much just been using it to move some dirt, try and tidy up this face over here. I'm pretty much just digging, dumping, going straight through the wash plant. Did a little bit of that stuff off camera. Didn't want to bore you guys too much with too much repetitive stuff all the time, so alright, let's head down to this underground mine. We'll go for a quick spin down this new haul road. Now, before anyone says anything, no, it's not perfect. This needs to be flattened out quite a bit more, I think. It's way too steep from here down, especially this little point here. I know for me, if I was going down this in a truck, I'd be absolutely shitting myself the whole way to the bottom. But, you know, it gets the job done for the game. If we go 20 and hit cruise control, we can just cruise on down. You can see I've put a wall on the left, put all the corners in it, so it's not completely straight. We've got bends and stuff in it, and then the right here I've put a wall on the right to stop us from falling off the other side, and just to hold the dirt in. So even through here, like it's could be a bit more of a gradual ramp going down, but I mean, it's not too bad. Could it be better? 100%. Could it be worse? Definitely. Like, it's not perfect, but it's not too bad. And then we'll come back down to our underground mine here, which I've got the road going in. I've changed how the wash plant down here works now, so we've got two heading this way. They both get sorted and drop back into the one conveyor on either side. The dual conveyors go up, snake up the mountain a little way, then they join into one conveyor and then go up to our sell point. Right, let's turn that cruise control off now. So we go straight down. This will give us access to our underground mine. Now I've got some ideas for down here. I just don't know exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it. Think why not leave it sort of open like this so we can access it, or maybe even drop it back just into two conveyors, come down, have a big decent open area here, and then I want to branch off, so we go to the left, we'll go diagonal this way, diagonal, so put some diagonals in as well, which will mean we have to try and get a 45 to get two blocks side by side and try and line up a good 45 and then head that way and have it come back, drop it onto these conveyors and dump it up. So we're going to need a good underground conveyor system or a dumping system under here. So that's sort of my plan for underground. You guys let me know what you think. As I said, what you want to see. I'm kind of at that stage where we're waiting for updates or new content and stuff, but the series has still been going really well on the channel, so I don't want to fall behind and not produce content and have you guys sort of disappear off to another channel, or you know, I want to try and keep producing content while the game is hot and it's doing really well on the channel and I'm still enjoying playing it. So that's really the main thing for me at the moment. Right, can we... Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Keep pressing tab instead of I. Siphon fuel. Yeah, fill up. Right, Beautiful. So level 37, we need another 3 more levels, and that's the main reason why I'm down here, back underground again. Try and hit level 40, so then we can start focusing on more of the underground stuff until the other dirt and stuff gets fixed. The plan, I think, for Christian at the moment is to bring out the ability to use voxels, or I don't know what you'd class it as, but more realistic dirt, I suppose. You know, some people like the voxels, some people don't. I think the voxels have a place when it comes to blasting, because how else is the dirt going to fall down into the hoppers, the conveyor hoppers, if it's not a voxel? So that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see the dirt change permanently for when you're digging, but then have it so whenever you're blasting, it turns into voxels. But, you know, that's completely up to Christian and the guys working on the game as to what they want to do, but that's what I would like to see. I think that would just make a lot more sense. Now, hopefully you guys can hear the microphone is hopefully better. There's no more high-pitched squeal, so that's something that was in my microphone. It was only a brand new microphone when I upgraded my PC, so a headset microphone combo, which is what I use. I don't use a normal microphone because I don't have room for it on my desk and that sort of stuff. So yeah, hopefully it's gone. Huge thank you to Nick, as I've said already in one of my community posts, for helping me out. Nick from Splitting 2 helped me out to sort of find out what the problem was and where it is coming from, and it's 100% a microphone problem. So brand new headset, and obviously the microphone is damaged, so I'm gonna have to hopefully take it back, but unfortunately the boss or the wife threw out the boxes, so I don't know if I'll be able to take it back or not, but should be able to. It's a Logitech G headset, so it should be pretty good. Not the best quality, but it still should be decent quality. Would expect a lot more out of Logitech than having a damaged microphone as soon as I get it home, sort of thing. Yeah, hopefully the sound's gone. Got a Steel Series Arctis Pro X wired headset. I try and steer clear of the wireless stuff just because I don't have to charge it. It's just easier for me. I want to produce a full day's worth of content. I don't have to worry about the body battery going flat or anything. I do apologise if you hear sniffles and stuff too. I woke up a little bit, feeling a little bit sick this morning, so hopefully it won't last all day. Hopefully it's just an early morning thing. Change of season, which it normally happens for me. We're going from winter to spring, so I normally have a bit of hay fever and stuff. Change of seasons all the time. Right, so I think I definitely need to go deeper down here too. We're definitely not deep enough. As you can see, the top half of this is still dirt and pay dirt. We want to go below and get just down to pure bedrock or rock. Now a lot of people have said, oh, I've dug down so far I can't find bedrock anywhere. Well, I think when they say bedrock, they're referring to like a Minecraft bedrock that you can't dig through, which I'm pretty sure, correct me if I am wrong, that there's no such thing as bedrock in this game. You can just dig infinitely. But what I think what most people class as bedrock here is the rock that needs to be blasted. So the solid rock is what most people class as bedrock. Right, the money's definitely going up, so our plant's definitely working, which is good. And obviously this is going to be a lot better than what we were doing previously, where we were just selling it straight into the storage container. Getting it all the way up to the sell point is going to give us double XP and extra cash as well. Yeah, but cash really isn't the problem at the moment, it's XP again. So I know a few guys have mentioned that I'm at level 27, I'm stuck, it's taken so long to grind, blah blah blah. If you use the same sort of concept that I got from Nick from Splitting 2, buy a Hollywood Lithium or Jadeite or whatever it is with the money you've got and just sell it back. I think you lose like 30% or something, but you're gaining XP for selling it back. I know it's not as efficient as digging and that sort of stuff, but it's just a way to get through levels a little bit quicker. Because I had that much money, I didn't know what to do with it, and it was just for us to get through this series a little bit quicker. I just sold the jadeite and stuff, and just went through levels really quick actually. You know, I'd spend like $1 million on jadeite, sell it back, and then just pump through the levels. But if you guys want to be more realistic, then I suggest you try and do this, get down to some solid rock and sell it straight through the wash plant. Now obviously me being down the valley a bit, I'm way closer to the bedrock or solid rock than it would be if I was stayed up near the coal plant. So you've got to make sure you've got the money to get the conveyors brought and built and sent all the way up. Otherwise, you know, you just got to be doing what I was doing before and selling through storage and losing out on that XP and that sort of thing. But I'm not sure exactly how much money we're going to need for the underground stuff. I think it's like 600,000 or something, so we could probably, you know, try and pump through some more levels now by buying some jadeite and selling it as well, but probably try and focus doing that off camera. It's quite time consuming having to buy, you know, 50 stacks of 99, and it's one thing I hope that they change, that we can buy a stack of 500 or 999 and not have to just limit each stack to 99. Now that everything, you know, stacks on top of each other and auto stacks, it's way easier. Right, I'm going to have to jump out and throw some conveyors in a second, some new conveyors, and then keep pushing through this face. Right, it's been a little bit quiet so I can make sure I hear it actually going through. Right, I don't want to remove too much of this, but I want to sort of just make it so it's not gonna causing an extra, creating an extra bloody pile. Right, so I know, as I said, I know we've done all this before, all this underground stuff, but at this point in time, there's really not much else we can do. We need to try and get through levels reasonably quick, so I just feel like going back underground is going to be the best way for us to make money and get our levels up really quick. Right, so let's throw in some more supports on the sides. Do the roof as well. But pretty much here I just line it up and then hold right and just mash the mouse button. Hold, yeah, A or D or whichever way you want to walk, and just mash the mouse button. They usually place, you know, good all the time as long as you're aiming at the right spot. Right, beautiful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I want to try and keep it uniform as well, so 5 across and then go back up. Right, good. Let's get some more support in. We don't want this roof collapsing on us too much if we can avoid it. As I said, I definitely do want to go back. I don't know if we just come back, go 1, 2, 3, and maybe this spot here. I think we've got a light up there, don't we? Yep, there we go. And maybe this spot here, this is where we sort of have our opening. Right, like this, and then we'll open these whole sections, then we'll go that way. We may need to open up more and go that way. We may even need to be this full section here, but I still want to go down a bit further. So we may need to actually come back when the autosave goes away. come back and go down another couple of levels, probably another 2 or 3 conveyors down, I would say, would probably be the way to go. As you can still see, we're still getting a lot of above us dirt, just dirt, normal dirt and pay dirt, which we don't want. What we want to be digging pure solid rock the whole time. It's way more profitable than the dirt, obviously. Pay dirt's not too bad, but still, you know, the solid rock is way better. You can see sometimes every now and then you'll actually be able to dig the solid rock without even blasting it, but majority of the time you can't. You'll hit it and it'll just be, you know, rock hard. We need to go back so far, and then we'll have to blast the face again, and then just keep digging through. I feel like when I've already got, you know, dirt voxels in the bucket, that's when it's allow me to dig through the solid rock or the bedrock. If you don't have any voxels in the bucket already, well, there you go, so it sort of stops a little bit there. Right, let's keep going across and we'll have to do another blast. I'm trying to get as much from the conveyors, off the conveyors as well, that way we're not using the hand tool too much to remove it. That's pretty good, then we'll move over. I usually try and, there's 10 conveyors, so I usually just line the bucket up with one conveyor, and I know it's going to dig 2 conveyors wide, pretty much. Right, and if you do dig down hard enough, you can actually get all the dirt off the top of the conveyor. Sometimes it's bloody challenging and annoying, but got to try and get a bit of speed up before I put the bucket into the ground. That way we try and keep our momentum going. Right, so we're going to have to throw in a quick blast here as well. And blast the roof above and also blast the face. Right, just jump out. Let's make sure. I don't mind removing a little bit at the front. So the more we remove, then the less we're actually going to get paid at the end of the day. Need to buy some more conveyors. Production. What do we need? Like another 50. Bloody expensive. Right, now what I do is, because these are 8 meter radius, I believe. What do we got? RDX. Yep, 8 meters. So from here to here should be 2 meters. So I sort of start here. Obviously I want to blast above first, and then into the face. And move across, and then it should line up 2 meters here. Right, I don't think we need to do another one there. I think that's how I was normally doing it anyway. Right, then go across. Yeah, that's how it normally lines up. I don't know if it's going to be perfect or not, but it should work pretty well. Right, let's blow this place up. It's only a reasonably small blast, but it works. Just need to blast that as well. Get that down. Yeah, so that works pretty well, but you can see there's still a lot of pay dirt above. We still need to go deeper. Right, make sure we've cleared everything here. Voxes will get stuck behind there, but that doesn't matter too much. Right, that should be good. 3, 4, 5. I don't want to go any further than 5 because then we know we need to put the what am I thinking? Solid concrete block behind it. Yeah, I feel like sometimes it does take too much out of the roof because I'm blasting so high, but it's only going to add to our income anyway. I know it's dirt and pay dirt and stuff, it's not the best, but it's all money going through the bank. Right, so level 37 should hit level 38. Maybe from that blast. It's only an extra 10,000 experience points, but no, it's all done already. Wow, that was really quick. Alright, so I'll show you guys what we can do to get extra XP. So come all the way into the store, materials, jadeite. I normally work out if you queue up 10,000 and you change these all to 99, I think it's usually $1 million worth. Right, and then once we sell it back, we should get, 700,000 or something back. For every 1,000 of jadeite, it's 100,000 when you're 99 everything. Yep, 1 mil. So check out, buy that, and then if we go store, sell, 3.2, sell, gets us up to level 38. And let's do it just under $1 million, but as I said, we want to make sure we keep enough. We need to keep at least 500,000 in the bank to make sure we've got enough for the underground equipment when we actually want to buy it. So, alright, so now we just keep on digging. But as I said, I think I want to keep going deeper. So, I may come back off camera and go down another 3, which should get us to about here, I think. And start straightening up from there, but go further down because we're just not down far enough. There's still way too much pay dirt and dirt that we're getting. I mean, I know pay dirt's still pretty good because you're getting gold and rubies and all that good stuff, but I don't know what's going on there. My truck doesn't want to load, it doesn't want to reverse. Maybe I'm just hitting the side there a little bit. Jesus. But the dirt lock does work really well too. We dig through here, and then when the dirt locks, I can come back, tip the bucket forward, but it won't actually come out of the bucket until I let go. And the machine slows down quite a bit, so dirt lock actually works really well. I just hope that well, we may not need it with the new dirt update, but bringing back a manual dirt lock would be awesome. Again, that's what a lot of people have asked for. It was only in the game for a very short time. I think it did cause some issues, that's why they removed it, but it was very good. It's good to use. Try and knock that out. There we go. So we should be able to get back to where we blasted, or how deep we blasted, reasonably quick. It's only 8 meters, but you can see there we're already back to solid rock. So it's a lot of blasting and stuff using this sort of stuff underground. Right, so yeah, as I said, I want you guys to let me know what you want to see. Like, I don't want to bore you guys and just do repetitive stuff over and over and over and over again. I know a lot of you don't like time lapses, some of you enjoy them. Unfortunately, with the way that my work roster is, my home family life, there's going to be times where, you know, I can't sit down like this and record using my voice because, you know, the kids may be home, whether they're in bed or awake or whatever. Sometimes if they're in bed, you know, the missus and the kids are in bed, then I can record it, it's fine. But other times I can't, even though they're in bed, I still can't record because, you know, my young one, my young Jack, who's 18 months old, could be having a rough night, and I've got to constantly, you know, pause my recording to go and help settle him down or whatever it may be. But, you know, I try and do the best I can. I figure, I know you don't, some of you don't like time lapses, but a time lapse is better than no content at all, in my eyes. So yeah, just it is what it is. And there's also, you know, if the kids are actually home and, you know, they're all occupied doing their own thing, that means I've got time to actually sit down and, you know, dig for an hour, and I can actually record it and use it as a time lapse. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. Like, the kids are home on a weekend, I've got the weekend off, and they're all busy doing their own thing, and I've got like an hour or something that I could probably sneak in a quick little recording, bit of game time, then I will try and do it. But obviously I can't use this type of upload because, you know, while the kids may be preoccupied, they're probably still bloody noisy in the background. And not only that, like, for me, it feels really weird, me sitting here talking to nobody and having people listen. It just, I don't know, it just seems strange. It may just be me. I don't know what other content creators are like, but I mean, when I'm at home by myself and I'm talking while recording, it doesn't really worry me. It doesn't worry me at all. Like, it's fine, it's normal. But then when I've got family home, it kind of, I don't know, it's kind of, I feel weird, kind of feel embarrassed by sitting here talking to myself. Yeah, so I'm still hoping to produce a lot more out-of-all content. We're probably up to, what, episode 26, I think this one might be. We're still pumping them out. We're doing an episode a day. If I want to keep up the episode a day, obviously we're going to have to try and do time lapses amongst live recordings. And the other thing is, you know, my next recording after this, if I'm doing the same thing, underground mining, what I'm going to talk about for half an hour, I don't know. There's not really much I can talk about for half an hour that makes sense. Probably doesn't bore the crap out of you guys. So that's, yeah, that's sort of one of the other predicaments that I'm sort of in. So if we can pump our way through to level 40, then that'll be good. We can go back to the old undergrounding method. And I can actually talk. I know we're still doing the same thing, but at least I'm not using a loader. It's something a little bit different, but... Alright. We'll just tidy up this face and then we'll just throw in another blast, I suppose. Starting to hit some pretty solid rock again. We're at the end of our conveyors as well, so... Need to get some new conveyors in the ground. Before I do that, let's just minimize a lot of this excess we can't quite get to. I don't want to do it too much, as I said, because if we go further down, then we're just taking away what we're going to be able to dig later on. Right, always listen for that noise. The click of the placement. So I didn't know where that one went, but there it is. So I know a few of you guys had noticed that this conveyor on this side was out of whack, and I noticed it as well, and I was like, what the hell did that happen? But I placed it on a floor block, obviously, so that's the reason why it was different. Come on, autosave. Do your thing. It is a little bit annoying, but I need to leave it in because I haven't had too many crashes actually since this update. I think I've had maybe one. But I had a heap before with the underground update, so I'll try and leave the autosaves in. I don't know why, every time that happens, it's always right above my head. Alright, I'm going to need to throw in... let's tidy up the face a little bit more, I think, and then we'll throw in a blast. Yeah, we've got more conveyors in. We should be able to tidy it up a little bit better. Right, so yeah, a couple of buckets along, and then we should be able to throw in another blast. Pretty much a solid face there. I don't know if it's going to let me... Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't let you dig it. Depends on how the game feels at the time, I suppose. Said it's more likely to dig when you've actually got voxels in the bucket. That made a bit more of a mess than an actual clean up that last bucket. Right, I'm going to have to go back and do that middle, this little middle bit again. Right, that's a little bit better. Right, then we'll just jump out. Do a bit of a tidy up, just purely for when the blast hits, that it doesn't create random holes everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the next one. Alright, let me just throw that block in there so I know where we're actually at. Alright, so once again, keep ourselves 4 meters from the side. Go so straight there. Try and keep it straight. Obviously, not guaranteed it's actually going to be straight, but seems to be always going to the left every time. Right, another quick blast and we'll see how that goes. Not quite getting enough out of this wall, I don't think, but look, we're getting a lot of just dirt. I think now's definitely the time to go back and start going deeper. We're going to have to get the machines out, get all these conveyors out, and go down another 3 from here. Right, so shut that guy down and move this guy back. It's just, yeah, not deep enough. I don't want to be getting all this dirt. I mean, you know, there's still money in dirt, but nowhere near as much as everything else. And, you know, dirt's better than nothing, but gravel and solid rock blasted is even better. Right, sit that guy there, so then we need to come back and, you know, start from here. We need 30 ups, so we need 17 more production. Other 17 ups. Right, that can come out of there, and then put those in there. So then we go from here down. If I actually look at the right spot, it'll be even better. Right, and then we just go through and let's just take all these out now. I don't mind the explosion. A lot of people are like, oh, the explosion's stupid. This is what it used to be like when it first came out and they took it away, but I don't mind it happening. At least you know that definitely getting rid of it. Before it would just completely disappear randomly. This makes it hard when you can't click because you've got bloody stuff in the way. Right, so I'm hoping that we should be able to get through this. Looks like it's all solid rock all under here, so if we go down another 3, I think we'll be good. Mix that up and then get these last ones done. Then we just start digging again. It's going to take us a little while before we hit level 40. I don't know if that's solid rock yet or not. I don't know if I need to blast it, because it looks like there's a bit of solid rock there, doesn't there? Let's just throw in a couple of sticks and then set them off, although that looks like it's just turned it straight back to dirt again, so I don't know. Yeah, this is always hard as well, trying to dig down. Like, it's sort of, sometimes I feel like it's just easy to use the hand tool and just get us down to where we need to go, then start to straighten out again. As you can see, it just struggles a little bit. It's hard to get the camera in the right spot. So yeah, I think just using the hand tool to get us down those next couple of levels isn't going to matter too much. Like, it's, yes, it's money lost, but it's probably an hour's worth of stuffing around digging saved. So alrighto guys, I'll get down to that level. I'll probably use the hand tool as I said and start going back through, and the next episode may be a time lapse. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see how we go. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, as always, smash that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the series so far. And as I said, any ideas and suggestions, I definitely appreciate, and I do read every single comment. It may take me a couple of days or a week or something to reply, depending on work. But I do read and try and reply to every comment, so you guys let me know. I definitely want you guys have an input in this series. But also, if you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. Been Britto, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.